Good day, good people. Let's try this again. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I was just talking and recording, or so I thought, and nothing was happening. So you see here, I've gotten through two of my currently inked colors and pens, and I'm going to pick up from there. I have to say, I did get a new microphone and adapter for recording, and maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but let's just pick up from there. So, again, we're talking about my February currently inked. I have already shared that the first ink is an Ackerman ink, and I've done a video on the Ackerman ink samples that I got from Van Ness. But I don't really remember if that video is up before this one. However, I do share that, and this is one of the inks in that set. And this ink is called Duos Emerald Groom. I have it in my Banu Tribute, which is this pen here. And this pen is called the Darwin. And I was telling you about this pen in that I saw it online, fell in love with it, looked everywhere for it, and then I learned by reaching out to Banu that I could only get it from their actual site um, in Armenia. So that's what I did, and I do like the pen. This will be my first time playing with it, writing with it. I expect it to be a great experience like the rest of my Banus, but I have inked it up for February with this pretty green ink. Then from there, I was talking about the next color, which is a Ferris wheel press ink called Embers of Time. I put it in my Twisby Obsidian, and this one has been inked up before now, but I just have kept it inked and have rolled it over because I did unbox it, play with it a little bit, inked it up. It wasn't necessarily during a currently ink time or anything like that. So that's why it's appearing here. And then when I realized I wasn't being recorded, I was giving my spiel about this nib because I am still trying to figure it out. It does not write as smooth as my Ecos, and it does not write as excuse me, my Diamond 580s. So for this to be the most expensive of all the Twisbys I own, the experience has been the least. So I'm still going to use it, write with it, play around with it, see if it's just me or if I need to do something with the nib itself. So that's the obsidian. Okay. So we're going to continue from there. Um, from there, let's brighten it up a little bit. Okay. So next, we're going to showcase another Ackerman ink. It's called Charlaken Van Jan Steen. And I know that is a mouthful, but it is a pretty, pretty red ink that I put in a pretty, pretty pen. And I will show you that pen in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get the swatch down. And you guys know, yes, you know I love a good red. And I'm an educator, but it does not give me the red strikes on your paper vibe. And I guess that's because when I was in the classroom teaching, I didn't use red to grade papers. Because, yes, it was back in the day when you graded papers. I actually used purple. And I did that, I think, because I loved red so much. I didn't want to put like a negative connotation on it, on the color. So I graded in purple. However, I have to say, purple doesn't make me feel away either. So I put that beautiful red in this beautiful pen, and I hope that the camera is doing it justice. It's a gloomy day outside, so right now we are lit up with all the lights that I have in my craft room. But this pen is from Zodiac Pen Company. Bart created this pen. It is called Queen Anne's Revenge. And hopefully you can see all the beautiful red and browns. And then there's little touches of teal that kind of just jump out in this pen. But it is a beautiful pen. And this is Bart's Capricorn model. And again, this is Akkerman. This is an Akkerman ink. And I'm pronouncing this Charlaken. I'm sure I'm putting a spin on it. Van Jan Sheen is what it says on the valve. And this is, who did I say? This is Queen Anne's Revenge. I'm not sure who she's getting revenge on, but it's a pretty, pretty pen. Again, in his Capricorn model. And this is a fine Yovo nib. Okay. So next, I went to a pretty purple. This is a Vinta ink. Bodabil or Bodabil is the name of it. I thought this was a beautiful color as well. I know that February is the month of love. And I think, well, it's my opinion that I picked what I consider love colors. I like purple, I like green, I like brown. And honestly, guys, when I think about inking up my pens for the month, all jokes aside, I do like to just pick a color from all the categories if I have it. So, like, you're going to see a brown, you're even going to see my black of the month. I kind of just do the brown, the black, purple, red, green, gray. The one I may leave out are sometimes the gray and sometimes the blue. But now that I'm saying this to you, I do kind of want at least one of the color spectrum when I think about my inks for the month. I think that's just a way to use the ink and a way to write with a lot of different variety. Okay, so this pen, it is gray and white swirls or ripples. I don't know if you've seen this actual colorway, but this pen is the Asvine C80. And this pen has been out for a while. And I'm sure you've seen videos. It has the large number 8 nib and all of that. But it has these new colors. So this was a new color. I don't know exactly when it came out, but I stumbled upon it a couple of weeks ago. And I have the cap of another color. Let me just show it. They also have it in a red, but right now it's being cleaned. But here's the cap of it. So they came out with 2 more colors. This is, I think, a gate red, and this is called the gray ripple, I think, or the gray swirl. But that's what I have inked up with this beautiful purple, and it's starting to dry. Hopefully you can see the green sheening, or excuse me, shading. Is it sheening or shading? Let me know so that I can say it right. But you see the green settling in. It's not a shimmer. But at any rate, this is a Vinta ink called Bodabil or Bodabil. And again, this pen, and hopefully you can see just how juicy it's writing. It's a fine nib, but it is a juicy fine nib, and I like it. Even though it is a large number 8 nib, it's nice. Okay, let me hurry along because I'm talking and not moving. Okay, so then next we have our brown of the group. Our brown is coming in as a Birmingham pen company ink called Burley Wood. And it's a cute ink as well. I paused because I did do a video on my Birmingham pen company inks. I did it on like 5 of them. And then I ordered 3 more. So now I have like 8 new ones. And so I didn't put out the video because then I felt like with the 3 that came, they would be missing out. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being silly. But I did a video that I didn't upload on Birmingham Pen Company inks. So I may just redo to have them all together. So I say all that to say that's where this color comes from. It's called Burley Wood. It's a funky color brown to me. And with that, I wanted to put this in my golden abalone Conklin. So that is the pen that I put this ink in for the month. This is also a juicy nib. And I like it. Burley Wood. And this is in my Conklin. Golden abalone. Okay. And then lastly, like I always do, my black of the month comes from Tom Studio. It's a pigment ink and it's simply called Pigment Black. So I will swatch that on this side of the paper. Over here. I have inked this up before. Excuse me. I have inked this up before in a pen. I like it because of the tone of the black. And you guys know I always have a black that I try for the month, as well as always have black in other pens. I hope you guys, I'm sure you guys do too, have black in other pens. But this is also my black of the month. I have this in my La Me Studio, which is a fine nib and it's a fine coated nib. So that's my Tom Studio ink. And again, it's simply called Pigment Black. And this is my Lamy Studio. Yeah, in a fine nib. I don't know what I was thinking or looking for other than a black Lamy Studio. So these are my currently inked, as always, and I'm sure I said it more than once. I record, I show you my inks, and then I add throughout the month. That's just what happens. I think it happens to all of us, and we're fine with that. I would try my best to share as I add colors during the month or add other pens to the lineup, but this is my standard. That's what we'll call it. We'll say the standard currently ink for February. Bring it up a little closer. Hopefully, you can focus and see. Again, I apologize for the lighting. It's cold and gloomy out, so I had to use all the lights I have in the craft room to show you these inks. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please press the like button. Give me a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, please share my channel if you haven't already, or share it with people that you know would be interested in my content. I am still trying to grow this channel, and I am so thankful for the 300, I think, and 84 of you or 85 of you that have subscribed. My next goal that I would love to reach is 500. I'd love to reach that by the end of March. That would be a great birthday gift for me. Um, but that is my goal, and hopefully, you guys will help me to reach that. But with that being said, don't forget to love on your family. And until the next video, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.